assuming wins the toss, shall have a quick chat with the captain. Assuming.
There, Olila High School won the toss and elected to bat first. You need to go for the result, not to go for the many runs. Olila High School putting on all black. Gulu High School pink tops and white bottoms. Nandra Immaculate will open the bowling there for Olila High School. Left arm there, starts with one to the pads, loud appeal. Not out is the call. Good shape there. The lineup for Olila High School, Asumin Akrut, the captain, Immaculate Nandra, Marisa Ariokot, Lona Anyait, Ichimar Josephine, Nyamer Divine, Akelo Ruth, Ilora Joan, Ameja Anit, the wicket keeper, Amayo Martha, Ilong Ruth, Aleto Martha, and Akio Pepet were doing the 12th man and 13th man duties there, respectively. Looking at the lineup for Olila High School, loud appeal, but not fruitful. Lamaro Barbara, Lamaro Angel, Ayo Lucky, Amina Comfort, Aber Mercy Obwana, Adiro Immaculate, Lanyero Trace Omona, Amito Blessing, Team Sharon, a Team Chloe Fortunate, a Team Angrecho, and Viamugisha Clara, the 12th man there. Nandra Immaculate just dropping darts there, but no response whatsoever from the batters. My name is Ivan Cyprian Sajabi here in the commentary box, and I'm not alone. I'm joined in by Kasozi Jeff Mwesugwa. Jeff, welcome back from the lunch.
Thank you, Ivan. Enjoying some kalo with Odi here in Gulu. Good start there from Nandera. At the toss, the captain assuming a route, saying they need to bowl out Gulu in 10 overs, have a quick result. As we've seen in the past couple of days, rain interrupting most of the afternoon fixtures. Olila looking at topping the table. You don't want to drop any points. As when you draw, you pick up 1 point and the win gives you 4 points. Very, very big difference there. 3 points lost if you get a draw at any point in the tournament. So Olila looking at bowling out Gulu as quickly as possible, have a quick chase. But Gulu are also not here to participate. They are here to compete. And they'll give their all. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to the Girls Schools Cricket Week, sponsored by Skyview, here hosted in Gulu City by the Northerns Hub. Beautiful game of cricket being played by 16 teams from the different regions of the country. Beautiful sight there. Good initiative by Uganda Cricket Association.
Second over of the game will be bowled by Amayo Martha from the school end. Very, very handle with her medium pace. Amayo, currently in Hapon 4 at Olila High School. Starts with one very, very straight. That is hit down to square leg, where Ruth Akelo Nanyonjo is doing the work. She manages to stop it very, very nicely and keep it at dot there. Good stuff there being displayed by Olila High School. Tries with that one hard. Chips in a dive. Chance will run out. A major Annette. Very, very guilty there. Trying to wipe off the bells before catching the ball. But brilliant athleticism there from Josephine Ichumar at covers. She chipped in the dive, sent it to Lona Anya to great awareness, throwing it to the wicketkeeper's end. But Annette Ameja, the girl from Patakwi, and it should be coming from Amoria, didn't just make it. Very, very nice there.
Ivan, good stuff. I was about to make a point of how experienced these Olila girls are, and indeed experience there on show. Rona Nyait didn't panic, took her time to pick the right end, threw to the keeper, and who was unable to complete the run out. Gulu High School will have to be careful. It's not a side you'll just pick easy singles from. Fielders very alert. Edges that one to third man for another run. All runs picked up will be cheered. They know the kind of opposition they're up against. And so all runs being cheered on to show the batters the support and appreciation. Good stuff here from the Gulu High dugout.
One to the pads, loud appeal, but the umpire says that is not out. Olila High School asking many questions, but the answer not seemingly so many. Goes how right away, just looks at the stumps and goes for them. Amayo Martha brilliantly bowling there for Olila High School. And Olila High School have the fastest scalp. Good stuff there on display.
Wicket time for Olila. Amayo Martha bowling. First batter out. Silence there in the dugout.
Goes how right away.
Ivan at the toss. The concern was about rain, but today seems to have clear skies. No chance of rain. I don't think this will be interrupted. But regardless, if Soroti, pardon me, if Olila can bowl them out for a paltry total and chase in quick time, still get a result and boost their net run rate.
The batter's taking there some bit of time to get ready. Martha Amayo, last year when Solid Academy went to Kigali for that maiden tour where they visited Rwanda and played against their under 17 girls team, she made part of that team, bowled impressively in the Solid Academy 50 over league, and she was named the best bowler. Very, very handy with the ball. Mayo Martha, during that named tournament, the Solid Academy, the over league, she was playing for Pamba Cricket Club. Very handy with everything that she does. But a lot of experienced names there in the Olila side, Ilona Anyait, Marisa Yokot, Nandela Immaculate, who have all featured for the senior women's team, the Victoria Pearls of Uganda. Men raising stars, new cut players like Ilong, Nyamer Divine, Josephine Ichmar, who is in her form too.
A good start there from Nandera dot ball. Nandera Immaculate, a very handy all-rounder. Balls with a new ball can give you some runs in the middle order. Can also open the innings if called upon.
A left arm seamer there. That is a bit full to the blade, but not worked her way. Nandela Immaculate trying to make sure that she sends them the ball to play. Good work there from Immaculate Nandela. Nandela Immaculate got her debut last year with the senior women's team. She went with the team to Omtex India, went with the team to Ghana, and went with the team to Kigali for the Kuibuka. Later on, she represented Uganda on the under-19 team, that tournament which was in Kigali, where Uganda was beaten in the semi-finals. Very good there. That is hit down to mid-wicket. Ilong not getting her ball down to the ground, and the Gulu High School get a run there. Good stuff there from Olila High School, trying to make sure that they keep Gulu under the pumps.
Ivan, at this stage, you see Olila bowlers trying to bowl full, inviting the batters to go big. But if I were the coach of Gulu, if I was the coach of Gulu, I would encourage my openers to go hard at those full balls. Don't play dead. Don't let them dominate you because you think you're an underdog. Show that you've come to play. Attack them, put them under the pump, apply some pressure.
Teams try to put some pressure, but not fruitful at times. That is down the leg, and the confirmation of a wide by the umpire there. Immaculate Nandela dropping her head on that occasion, misses her line, and she gives away an extra. Runs coming so slow for Gulu. Another wide. The dugout for Olila sorry, the dugout for Gulu High School, very, very happy receiving those wides.
Yes, Ivan, I told you they realized they against up such a strong team in Olila High School, so they will cheer any run they get in whatever form. And Vera still goes full. This one hits the pad and they survive that over. After 3 overs, the score is 7 for 1 wicket. Guru happy with the current proceedings. Olila, on the other hand, might be worried as Nandera hasn't been able to make any inroads early on. You'd expect your strike bowler to cause havoc. But unfortunately, she has bowled a couple of extras here and there. Amayo Matha continues from the school end. Tries to push that one. It doesn't hit the middle of the bat. Good length ball by Amayo Matha. Batter has no question. Pardon me, Batter has no answer for the questions being asked of her by Amayo Matha. More wides offered by Amayo Matha.
These batters are becoming so comfortable facing pace. I think this should have been the time for the coach to change tactics a bit and put on some spin music. Many hand spinners in that side, Lona Anyait, Josephine Ichumar with her leg spin. They could have forced these players into skying some of these deliveries. Of course, Lona Anyait and Asmin Akurut playing for the last time in this tournament. Both of them are doing their Form 6 at Olila High School.
Yes, Ivan had the same thought. Since the captain won the toss and wanted to pick early wickets, I thought they would turn to their spinners, given the way the wicket has been playing out in the tournament. Surprising to see the quick bowlers given the cherry to start with. But regardless, let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, and in the morning game, Ishmael Josephine got 3 wickets when they beat St. John's SS, the same as Lona Anyait. So I think these are in fine form. If you bring them on now, maybe it could change a thing or two. But slow proceedings. Runs are not coming for Gulu High School. They have only 10 runs for one after 3.4 overs. Tries to block it, but doesn't get enough bat onto it. And that will mark the end of the over. Good bowling there from Martha Amayo. And after 4 overs, 10 for 1 is the score. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Skyview Girls Schools Cricket Week Tournament. And if you have a child in this tournament, I'd love to assure you that the children are being treated well, of course, being hosted and housed in Gulu High School. Skyview making sure that they get all the sweet brands plus the water to keep them hydrated. The sun has not been guns blazing today, but as soon as we talk about the spinners, the coach hears our cry. Lona Anyait will now replace Immaculate Nandera from the side of the church. Very, very handy in the morning. She picked up 3 wickets as they beat St. John Secondary School. And now she will be coming in to bowl from the side of the church. Marisa Yoko telling her teammates to step on their toes. First ball for Lona Anyait there. Good block. Brilliant work. Lona Anyait, a player on the Victoria Pearls. Very, very well known for fielding at covers and bowling spin, as Uganda is beating Zimbabwe A last year during the Kwibuka Women's T20 tournament. Lona Anyait, the youngster, was trusted to bowl the last over of the game. Bowled it very, very well and pushed Uganda to a 2 runs victory. It looked close, yet so far for Zimbabwe A team. Later next month, the teams will be going to Kigali for yet another edition of Kwibuka. That one keeps slow. An appeal from Lona Anyait, but the umpire Whitney Nasuna doesn't show any interest in that one whatsoever. In 2022, as the under-19 team of Uganda went to Botswana to play in the under-19 World Cup qualifiers, the bowlers and the umpire Nasuna Whitney and Lona Anyait were teammates. Not forgetting Nandela Immaculate, Uproot Asmin, and Marisa Ariokot all being part of that team. We fell short to to Rwanda in the semi-finals. She bowls it a bit quick this time, but the batters applying their ODI techniques, not giving it away whatsoever. Jeff, I think a more fluted delivery from Lona Anyait would be a little more effective in picking for them a wicket.
Yes, Ivan, I would like to see Lona show that experience. She has loads and loads of experience having represented Uganda at different levels. Just give it flight and ask the batter a couple of questions. If they can go big, perhaps from there you can pick up a wicket. Good sight here, seeing school age cricket players facing against national team players.
Lona Anyait started off proceedings well there for Olila High School, bowling a maiden from the church end. There is a subsequent change in the bowling attack as Josephine Ichumar, who also got 3 wickets in the morning, will come to bowl from the side of the school. Josephine Ichumar, a sister to Amenyo Natasha, cricketing family there. Tries to get that leg spin away, but misses the line completely, and that will be a wide. Josephine Ichumar, currently in Form 2 at Olila High School. You may see the height and think that maybe she's way older, but she's just still a younger girl. Very, very lucky joining Olila High School and getting a bursary in her Form 1, because she was also impressive in the under 13 and under 11 mini cricket tournaments that were played in Soroti. Josephine Ichumar is also a former student or pupil at Nakatonya Primary School, one of the schools that win trophies when it comes to mini cricket in that city of Soroti. But she is very, very good with her leg spin and she effects it so, so well. That one beats everyone. The wicketkeeper, a major, not putting in the hard yards. And in the end, a bye run is confirmed there by the umpire. Gulu High School will be happy to add something on the tally. And now they'll stretch to 11 for 1.
Ivan, talking about students getting bursaries from their talent. Very, very good things there. Playing the sport you love and getting educated by the sport you love must be fulfilling. Very happy for these girls who are studying on cricket bursaries, and kudos to the schools for encouraging them by offering them bursaries while they play cricket.
Yeah, the director for Olila High School, Professor Olila, doing a lot of good work, making sure that he supports this beautiful game of cricket. It's unfortunate that yesterday, when I was asking about his whereabouts, they told me that he's currently bedridden, sick at the moment. But hopefully, from wherever he is, he can follow the proceedings. He wasn't so happy last year when Olila High School lost the trophy to late SS. But the fact that Olila High School came as champions from the Eastern region, having beaten Light Secondary School, makes them strong contenders. And look at the quality and the big names that they have in the side. It just gives you a chance of saying that they are part of the favorites in this very tournament. But a great stuff being done there in Soroti. Kudos to the people at Soroti Cricket Academy who are doing a lot of good work, making sure that cricket impacts lives. Of course, Soroti being one of the cities where there are early marriages, but keeping some of those cricketers in school saves them from a lot. And this is the great impact that we all love seeing following this beautiful game of cricket. Lona Anyet will come back to bowl. First over was a maiden. Now she comes back to bowl from the side of the church. Very, very handy with her off spin. But if she could loop it a bit, maybe that will be more fruitful here.
Yes, Ivan, you talked about dominance and contenders for the tournament. Olila, thus far, the only team that hasn't dropped points, regardless of the weather or anything. 16 points so far, 4 out of 4. Indeed, showing that they're champions from Soroti region, now aiming for the national trophy in the Girls Schools Cricket Week to add to their cabinet. Shouts of catch it, but falls in no man's land.
Olila High School losing the trophy to Late Secondary School last year meant that that is bowled through her gates, and Lona Anyeit picks up her first wicket. The batter very, very lazy there with her technique, and Olila will get the second wicket. This is what I was telling you, Jeff. Try and bring on the spinners, help you do the work. Lona Anyeit raises up her hand, ready to be counted.
Yes, Ivan, good work there. You made a valid point in the previous over. Anya, it was batting the ball and getting no results. This time round, she listens to you, offer some flight, making the batters
School last year meant that that is bowled.
being hosted here in the beautiful city of Gulu by Gulu High School, organized by the Northern Hub of Cricket under the development program by Uganda Cricket Association, led by the development officer, Coach Grace Mutiagaba, doing a tremendous work down here. Cricket has been played in the north for less than 4 years, but you can see the quality of players they possess in the different districts, Masindi, Lira, Gulu, with hopes of expanding to more regions. Currently, Arua and the rest playing mini cricket. Hope they can transfer to the hard ball soon enough and we see them around next year. New batter walks in, a team Chloe for Gulu High School.
Midfielder standing close to the batter. Tries to hit it, but just misses it. And that will mark the end of the over. Second maiden for Lona Anyait. The wicket maiden, in this case, good bowling there from Lona. This is how you remain the people of your experience and quality that you possess. Lora is flying out to go and represent the country. Now swelling with pride as she represents the mighty Olila High School. Josephine Ichumar will now come back to bowl from the side of the school. In her first over, she gave away 4 runs. She should be looking at bowling it a lot more tidy. Josephine Ichumar and Lona Anyait, both of them play for the same cricket club in the Women's UCA League, Olila Cricket Club. And last season, they finished as runners-up in the Women's League, having fallen to having fallen to Soroti State Cricket Club during the finals. Good work there from Nanyonjo Akelo Ruth at square leg, collecting that one very nicely and making sure that she doesn't let anything go away. Another one played back to covers. The batter's not showing any intent whatsoever, but I think they will be happy for the fact that they've lasted. The captain this time round, she puts in some energy down to extra covers. Ilora Joan fumbles a bit, and they manage to run very quickly and gets a double. A collision between the two batters, and unfortunately, one doesn't make her ground. A comedy of errors, a lot of things happening very quickly, and the wicket there for Olila High School. Ilora Joan chipping in that throw from the extra cover region, and the batters there colliding, and in the end, Olila High School capitalizing on that chance, and they pick up another wicket.
Ivan, at the start of the game, there was a chance to run out, and I sounded a warning to the Gulu team to be careful. Please, Soroti.
Some energy down to extra covers. Ilora Joan fumbles a bit, and they manage to run very quickly and gets a double. A collision between the two batters.
And completed the run out. Now, Gulu High in all sorts of trouble.
Jeff, early in the morning, I was having a chat with one of the girls from Gayaza High School. A girl called Thelma. I was telling Thelma she plays some basketball and cricket as well, but I told her that in basketball, every time you make a mistake, you pay for the price because turnovers are always costly. But in cricket, you can make a mistake and you don't pay the price. So she was asking me, when do we make mistakes in cricket and we don't pay the price? I told her, if you drop a catch and you react quickly, you have the chance of picking up that wicket again. Maybe a run out chance can come. But we saw that Ilora Joan, having missed to stop that to 1 run, she eventually effected the run out. Brilliant work there being done by the fielders of Olila High School.
Yes, Ivan, cricket always a chance for redemption. 6 deliveries. You can bowl a wide and still pick a wicket off the next delivery. Can bowl a no ball, still pick up a wicket by running out the batters off the free hit. Game of chances indeed. Change of bowler there from the church end. Divine Gabriela coming into the attack. I don't know why at this stage of the game Lona would be taken out of the attack. Perhaps trying to give other bowlers a chance to pick wickets. Good start there. Tossed up delivery. Batter with cold feet. Didn't move an inch. Another good delivery. Just blocked. At this stage, the Gulu High batters playing with dead bats just to play out the overs. Sun coming out finally. We hope we don't get any rain today. Want to see the girls enjoy this beautiful game of cricket. Another tossed up delivery, almost giving a catch to Lona Anyait there at short cover. Hits her pads, but the umpire says that's going down leg. Divine will have to continue searching for wickets. A very good start there, not bowling any wides. Keeping her line straight. Lofted there, over mid off. Two is the call from the dugout. Fielder is able to cut it off. A very good shot played there by the skipper. Picks up 2 runs off the bowling of Gabriela Divine. And with that comes the end of the 9th over with a score at 17 for 3. So far, Olila doing a great job at restricting Gulu High, though not picking up the wickets. 17 for 5 for 3 in 9 overs with 9 extras. Pace bowlers there guilty of bowling a couple of wides. Good show of sportsmanship there by Ikuma Josephine, helping the batter tighten her gear there. Playing in the spirit of cricket. Playing hard with respect for the opponents. Ball's a quicker one to start with. Beats everything and the keeper, but no is the call from the batter. They don't make a run. Post up delivery, which is blocked by the batter. Ikuma going through her overs quickly, trying to put the batters on pressure. Before the batter settles back into her stance, Ikuma is already on her mark, ready to bowl. Good bowling there. Another dot ball to Olila High School.
Good work there from Josephine Ichumar. Of course, you said that she's bowling quick, Jeff. That was the plan. Get a result as quickly as you can. Try and make sure that you seal up the win. Come and chase. And make sure that you keep unbeaten. The plan for Olida High School there. That is it, straight to Ichumar Josephine. She goes down to the ground. A direct hit misses. She takes a shot to the stumps, Asmin accrued, but misses that one. One of the things I like about Olida High School is the fact that they try to build continuity. When you saw the likes of Elo, Esther, the likes of Fiona Kulume leaving the side, thought that maybe they would come out so weak. But you see, even last year, the departure of the likes of Jamia Mohammed do not really put a very big change in the side. Looking at that team there are so many players who are raising up in the ranks. Of course, on the playing 11, that bowler who's just completed the over, Josephine Ichumaru, currently in her form 2. Then the bowler who is coming on to bowl from the church side is in form 1, Nyamer Divine. It just shows you that the future of cricket will continue. The likes of Aleto Martha, Achio Perpetua will also be coming through and playing in that rank. So you just know that cricket is not a game that is dying soon. At Olila High School, after 10 overs at the halfway mark, 19 for 3 is the score. Gulu High. Nyamer Divine, back to ball from the side of the church.
Lofted there to mid on, chance for a catch, but the captain was sleeping. Regardless, they'll be able to bounce back. As they said, Ivan, cricket is a game of chances. Ivan, you talked about continuity at Olira. Good work done there by the coach, Eburu Ronald, who's also the skipper of Soroti Cricket Club, the men's league.
Of course, not doing the work alone. The likes of Wilfred Ogwang Pogba also coaching that side. Initially, Emmanuel Tujuche was at the helm of the team. Great names there doing some good work. Of course, Sorot Academy putting so many tournaments so I make sure that these players get some play time. Divine Yamer still asking questions, bowling it full on that occasion. But the batters playing with a dead bat. I think the plan for Gulu High School is playing out all their 20 overs. They are not remaining on the number of runs that they have on board. Down the leg for wide. Divine Yamer missing it all. Divine Yamer was part of the team that went to represent Soroti in Rwanda last year. January, she's one of the players who have really gotten that quality time. She's just in her form 1, but the way she bowls, the way she bats is just a quick message that I'm one for the future. End of over number 11, 20 for 3 is the score. Yamere Devane just giving I one run in that over, and it was actually wide. Good stuff there from Divine.
Ivan, looking at the proceedings, Olira darting through the innings, 11 overs bowled in less than 20 minutes. Loads and loads of experience on show. There is a change in bowling. Captain decides to take the ball, assuming a recruit from the school end, making a few fielding changes. Bowls a decent medium pace, I should call it, not with a long run up.
I think that she will be going for the spin. I've seen her bowl all those variation. That's what she does. I told you. Good thinking there from the captain. Akrutas mean you don't take away her experience. She's represented with the Victoria Pulse, the senior team, and in the both qualifiers that Uganda has participated in, the one in Botswana and one in Rwanda last year, Asmin Akrut was part of those teams. This time around, that's ball to the pads, and it's worked our way, giving Gulu High School another run, and that will bring up 20 runs for the side. Ichmar Josephine and Ilong Ruth just crossing there, exchanging fielding positions. Rice hit it down the leg. That is hit so well, and it will run away. On this other side where we are having the commentary books, yeah, we actually sit next to the graveyard. But anyway, very, very loose ball there from Asmin Akrut. Asmin could have done better. She's been bowling to the pads, but this same round she pays for the price.
Yes, Ivan, that was a hit me ball, a short pitch delivery, and the batter obliges. Comfort Amina dispatching that over square leg for a boundary.
Comfort Amin is a student campaigner for Gulu High School. Not a very new name on the side. That one keeps low. Gulu High School was the first school to represent the northern region at the Girls Schools Cricket Week. That was in 2023 when Soroti hosted. But last year, at the same tournament, Sacred Heart Secondary School and the Gulu High School, and the Masindi Secondary School were the schools that represented the northern region. End of the over, score of gone, runs starting to come a bit. 25 for 3 is the score. If I Nyamer back that ball for Olila High School, she's so far that in 2 dots. Very, very young, but very, very good. That is hit straight to her. Brilliant work. This is what we keep telling students and these players who are playing at junior level. As a bowler, you're your first fielder. Make sure that you don't let those balls that are coming back to you go away. This is it up in the sky. Is a catch there for Lona Anyait, and Nyamero Devane has a wicket in the bag. Gulu High School loses the fourth wicket. Olila High School keeping things so silent here.
That wicket brings the wicket keeper Lamaro Angel. Guru High 25 for 4 in 12.4 overs. Ivan Olila not really celebrating the wickets. They know this should be a simple job for them, or rather one they should have closed already. You won't hear any instructions coming from the dugout of Olila High School. The management expecting the players to take charge of this one.
Olila High School, very, very eager of getting a victory. She swings, but doesn't make contact. And that will mark the end of the over. 25 runs for 4 is now the total there for Gulu High School. Smin Akrut will come back to ball from the side of the school. That is it backward of the square. Akelo Ruth on the chase with Nyamer Divine. Akelo chips in some nice throw. And these two batters managed to get 2 runs. Jeff, I think one of the things that Asumin Akut needs to be doing is trying to bowl the balls either so straight or outside off stump, because typically these are shoots that are being played across the line, meaning they are loose balls. That what was to the helmet, and the umpire calls play to a pause, tries to go for that concussion test. Joseph Joma Biarohanga and Nasuna Witin making sure that they complete that concussion test. Marisa Ayoko with 121 runs is the leading run scorer in this tournament. And Chomugisha Priska from Masindeses is the leading wicket taker with 10 scalps. That ball there from Kuro Tasmin. This time round, she bowls it a bit quick, and it's played back to covers. Rice hit it away down to extra covers. Ilora Joan picks it up so well. There's a high school. The big girls are in action this afternoon, taking on Sacred Hearts. We'll be just giving you the updates in a bit of all the games that are happening this afternoon. Very, very classy side. End of the over. And after 14 overs, the score is 28 for 4. There's a high school taking on Sacred Hearts at Gulu Primary School. Just a quick update from that game. Sacred Heart won the toss and elected to bat first. And 36 for 2 is the score after 5 overs. Ndeje Secondary School is taking on Late Secondary School. Late SS won the toss and elected to bowl first. Jeffus Obis of Ndeje are 16 for 5 after 6 overs. Their innings haven't quite gotten going. In the other matches, one of the interesting matches happening this afternoon is between Iganga SS and Masaka SS. Uganda is won the toss and elected to bat first, and 49 for 4 is the score. Things happening in real quick time. Tries to play that one across the line, but doesn't get enough contact. We will be giving you a mixed bag of events, taking you through what is happening across the other grounds. A lot is happening very, very quickly. Lona Anyait there bowling for Olila High School.
Ivan, I mentioned the other day, Ndeje really underwhelming, coming as regional champions, but never competing in any edition of the Girls Schools Cricket Week. I don't understand that underdog mentality they carry to the different games they play, yet they are regional champions from the central region. Hope that can change with time.
If I think one of the things that happen, maybe when the players reach the nationals, oh, their dreams have come true and they have nothing to play for. But one of the things that these young players forget that many people are watching. You never know whether one of the selectors is watching, and maybe you could get an opportunity of making it to the national team or even the under team. And there are also many opportunities that are around playing cricket. But very disappointing campaigns there from Ndeje Secondary School. That is it. Back to the field that covers, but just falls short of Ichimar Josephine. And that will mark the end of the over. 30 for 4 is the score after 15 overs. We are remaining with uh, only 5 overs to complete the first innings of the game. And Jeff, I'd have to say that really Gulu High has batted well, trying to make those runs and making sure that at this moment they have 30 runs on board.
Yes, Ivan, good stuff there from Guru, giving it their all. 30 for 4 after 15 overs. Not a big total, but great work for them surviving 15 overs so far of the great bowling of Olila High School. Akuru Tasumi, the captain, continuing from the school end, starts off with a dot ball.
Girls Schools Cricket Week 370 330 players have so far participated in this tournament. 12 sixes, 87 ducks. Quite a big number. 713 wides. The coaches have a lot of work to do. 315 wickets already and 3,753 runs in the tournament. Good stats there. The charts are looking good. Smina Krut bowls it quick on this occasion, but it's outside off stump. Those quick deliveries should be bowled to the stumps. Chance yourself to get that wicket. Hits it down to the ground. Faisal Yokot makes it look easy. Bowls it quick again. Good thinking. And that will be the end of the over. Maiden over from Asmin Akrut. 30 for 4 is the score after 16 overs. Remaining with 4 overs, complete the first innings of the game. If you're just joining us, this match is happening between Gulu High School, the hosts of this tournament, and they are taking on Olila High School. If you've just joined us, Olila High School won the toss and elected to bat first. 30-4 is the score after 16 overs. Lona Anyait comes back to ball from the church end. That is it. Back to the field. She chips in the dive but doesn't get hold onto it. Josephine Ichimaru trying to dive forward. Lona Anyait will walk back to her run up, very, very disappointed. She believes maybe Ichimaru could have done better.
Yes, Ivan, very disappointed. Lona Anyait. Perhaps the fielder had a lapse in concentration. Lona should continue tossing that ball up. Chances will come to the fielders. The faster you bowl, the lower the chances of the ball being skied. That brings an end to the 17th over with the score standing at 30 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Gulu happy to play dead as long as they enjoy their 20 overs. They won't let the fact that Olila are superior affect their play. Trying to play out their overs and they still have 6 wickets. At this stage, surely they will complete their allotted 20 overs.
Bowling change, the side of the school. Nyamer Divine will come to replace Asmin Akrut. Her first overs have been bowled from the side of the church, Nyamer Divine. But this time round, she will change ends. Very, very handy with her spin. Balls it to the pads there, but the umpire says that was going down the leg. Divine. Throwing in those darts. The batters just keeping in there, trying to play out all their time. This time round, she goes hard at it. A bit of a fumble there from Akelo Ruth. But a quick recovery as the game gives chances. And in the end, she manages to keep them to note. Good approach and attitude there. Goes down to slog it and misses it completely. Shouts of LB, but the umpire says that's missing stumps. Yvonne Nyamer going through her over very, very quickly. Good work there from Divine Nyamer. Gulu targeting to complete their overs. That will run down to fine leg. And the umpire will indicate a wide. Some runs there coming on for Gulu High School. Tournaments it's a tournament sponsored by Skyview, a product of Harris International. Third year running, tries to get down to one knee, but misses it. Great initiative there from Skyview, making sure that they put some money in this tournament to try and make sure that they see the younger girls play. Divine still giving more weights there for Olila High School. This time round, that's hit down to deep mid wicket. Amayo Martha collects it so nicely, and that will mark the end of the over. 35 for 4 is the score after 18 overs, and we are remaining with only 2 overs to complete the first innings of the match. Change of bowling ends there. Josephine Ichmar will come to bowl from the side of the church. The first overs were bowled from the side of the school, and now she's been given an opportunity to bowl the penultimate over of the game. Josephine Ichmar. I tell you, Jeff, you may see Josephine handle with the ball, but she has a lot of ability to smash that ball. Very powerful hands. The batter going across. Very guilty of playing an improper shot there.
I think the batters should stick to the game plan. Don't play across. Play with a straight bat and see out the overs. Gets a single. It's the second delivery of the penultimate over. Soroti won't be happy to have fielded 20 overs, but regardless, still a small total for them to chase. Chance for catch. Misjudged there by Lona Anyait. Puts in a throw too late. And the batter makes her ground. Very lazy there from Lona Anyait.
I also believe Ronanyet could have done better. Right swing across the line. How is it umpire? And the umpire says that's missing. Stumps. Lila High School bowling their overs very quickly. Try and make sure that they complete the innings. That is it, Apish. But just falls short of the field that covers. That will mark the end of the over. 37 for 4 after 19 overs. And now we are into the last over of the first innings. Olila High School won the toss and elected to bat first in pursuit of a quick victory. Matches have been abandoned in the afternoon. If I tell you something, in Gulu and Soroti, it always rains in the afternoon. And both places are so hot. Not sure why, but it's hard to find rains dropping in the morning. So you are at a disadvantage if most of your fixtures are in the afternoon during this cricket week. Should be praying that you get into action in the morning.
Yes, Ivan. Whether they're contributing to the dynamics of the tournament, but very clear skies today. Don't expect rain to interrupt any game. Very good display of resilience from Gulu High to play out their 20 overs, regardless of the wicket, of the result. They will be happy with the experience gained playing such a strong side, featuring national team players. An edge there, play to third man for a single. Assuming Akrut, the captain, opting to bowl the last over.
Ndeje SS currently at 20 for 7 as they are taking on late SS. No shot offered, but that's missing is the call from the umpire. Sacred Heart is taking on Gaza and they have 47 for 3. Mount Renzori is 55 for 5 as they are taking on St. James. An interesting encounter there. Both teams are looking for the first victory in this tournament. Iganga Secondary School is 56 for 6 after 11.3 overs and they are taking on Masaka SS. Some big hit there. There is a chance for a run out. But the throw, not so convincing. Another hit with some power there. Just for deliver complete the first innings of the game. Hits it down the ground. Brilliant work there from Asmin Akrot. And that will put the over to bed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament happening here in this city of Gulu. The game you're watching live now is at Gulu High School ground. Olila High School taking on Gulu High School. Olila High School won the toss and elected to bat first. Gulu High School, I beg your pardon, Olila High School won the toss and elected to bowl first. Gulu High School bowling first, batting first, have scored 39 for 4 in 20 overs. Looking at the batting card there, Amina Comfort played a Lone Ranger role, scoring 15 of 68. But Olila will have themselves also to blame for those ones looking a bit many. Gifted away 16 extras. In the wicket column, Amayo Matha, Anyait Lona, and Akrut Asmin, and Nyamer Divine Gabriela have picked up a single wicket each. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take a short break and we will be back with the second innings of the game. And remain in the same lane. Don't move. Brother.
Unpredictable. Rocks back and punches that one to mid off. No run is a call from the two batters. Ivan, I love the energy from the Gulu High fielders. Despite the fact that they set a paltry total, they are very vocal and ready to put on a fight. Driven through the cover region for 2 runs. Good field setting there from Gulu. 2 fielders outside the ring at deep extra cover and deep mid wicket for the off spinner. And the bowler bowling a good length. No stop delivery. Punched and stopped by the fielder at covers in a bit of pain, but continues to play on. Good spirit shown there by the fielder.
Yeah, but then so there by the field that covers. She rocks back as Minakut and hits it down to deep mid wicket. I tell you something, Jeff. The two fielders in the deep have both had an opportunity of saving the boundary. Brilliant work there from the coaches. Of course, Ivan Kagoda there helping this Gulu High team. But good work there. Madam Daffin, the host teacher for Gulu, also coming around to watch this one. Tries to slog it away, but doesn't get enough contact. Josephine Ichumar. As we took the break, I, for the first time, tested the Skyview Apple. It's one of the products from Harris International that I'd never tested. Very, very good to see that the sponsors are making sure that all these brands come to us. Jeff, as you enjoy your crystal water, we are done with the first over of the game. 4 for no loss is the score. Olila High School.
Good start there from Gulu High School as well. Bowling good lines, not giving extras. It's a small total. You wouldn't want to help your opponents. Tick off the runs. Let them work for the runs. And the bowler did a great job bowling to her field. Only one loose delivery, but also survived being hit. From the school end is Atimango Rachel. Since bowling some off spin, I see the keeper rushing to get her helmet. Stand up to the stumps. Very clear skies today, Ivan, I tell you. Perhaps Olila could be saying we should have batted fast. Continue piling on the runs, so far having the highest score in the tournament. Regardless, now the situation demands that they chase down 39 runs to get their fifth victory of the tournament. Olila getting through their fixtures quickly. Already played 4 fixtures.
Yeah, Jeff, the way this fixture was made, it gives one team a chance to have a full rest day. And it gives back-to-back games at times. So that is hit with a lot of power there by Josephine Ichumar for yet another boundary. So Jeff, as I was saying, for example, today Mount St. Henry's High School is out of action the whole day, but they will be bouncing back tomorrow with their back-to-back. So Olila High School's back-to-back came quite early.
Yes, Ivan. If I can secure 20 points and put the table standings behind their backs, knowing that they won't worry about anything, come out as table toppers, they'll have enough rest by the time we get to the knockout stages. After this, they'll have 2 more group games with 4 more days still to play in the tournament. Very good fixture in their favor there. Short ball to start off. Atimango punished over mid-wicket region by Ikuma Josephine. Smashed for a big 4. Foolish delivery there. Way to covers. Misfield. And a single is taken. Assuming a Crute very quick off her feet. Very good stuff there from the captain. Would love to see this off as quickly as possible. Another extra there. Olila High School takes the total to 17 in 2.3. At this stage, 23 more runs are required of 105 balls for Olila to pick up win number 5 in the Skyview Girls Schools Cricket Week 2025. Short pitch delivery just tapped there through the extra cover region for a single. Intelligent batting by these two. When they can't go big, make those quick singles to keep the board ticking. Short pitch delivery this time round, assuming a crude picks the length quickly, rocks back, flobbers that through the deep square leg region for a 4, taking the total to 22 in 2.5 overs. Olila chasing in quick time. They would want to finish this one off quickly, have an early rest, perhaps go tour around the city. After all, we are not just here for the cricket. We are here to explore the country, see new places. Very many places you can visit here in Gulu. Fort Patiko, built by Sir Samuel Baker, is in the area. Change of ends for the skipper. She comes from the school end, continues her spell. Close up delivery, and Ikuma Josephine unable to get it away. Plays it down back to the bowler. Lamaru Barbara, decent bowler. Tries to go for a booming shot. Gets an under edge there. Almost plays onto her stumps. Lamaro Barbara continues doing some good work there, keeping it simple. Tidy bowling there from the captain. Tosses it up. Ikuma goes for a booming sweep, unable to make full contact with the bat, but they scamper through for a single. Very many historical sites here in Gulu. Completes the 4th over. Olila High School 25 in the 4 overs. No wicket lost. Amina Comfort continues from the church end. Hope she can keep up the good work done by the skipper. If these two can bowl in pairs, just pile on pressure and drag the game a bit, will be great for Guru High School. All are taking her time there to get ready, tucking in. Want to be smart and play some smart cricket as well. Over middle of region, outfield very heavy. Make just one run off that shot. Very disappointing. Swing your hands very hard just for a single. Short pitch delivery this time round, picked up well by Ikuma Josephine and placed behind square for a 4. Very good shot there. Shot of confidence. Good cricket there from Ikuma Josephine. takes her team total to 33 and her total to 16 of 12 with 2 fours already. Akurut assuming with 12 of 17. Solitary boundary there in her inning. Bowler will want to finish on a high. Single delivery left in her over. And she picks up a wicket. Very good bowling there from Comfort Amina. Recovers well after being hit for a four. At fine leg, bowls a full delivery. Ikuma Josephine guilty of playing high. Ball goes through her, gets for a wicket. Gulu High pick up their first wicket. Over. That brings an end to the over as well. After 5 overs, score is 33 for 1. And in comes the Victoria Pals Malisa Ariokot.
Good all-rounder there she is. Very powerful with that slap shot.
Yes, Ivan. I'll go too short, but I remember in that game where Uganda needed 1 run to win, played the slap to point and was caught. And with her, Uganda's hopes of winning the game, but they were able to bounce back in the last game of the series to draw with Capricorn side of Namibia.
7 runs from 89 balls. Match day 3 of the Skyview Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament. A bit of a floater, a shimmy down the track. That is hit straight as a ruler. 4 runs, and that will reduce the deficit to only 3 runs for Olila High School to register another victory and remain unbeaten in the tournament. Good shot there from Marisa Ariokot. I tell you, Jeff, getting off the mark with a boundary is really a very big statement.
Yes, Ivan, she has featured for the national team, and this is a chance for her to show her experience and class over these young girls who are still growing in the game. Good delivery there to recover after being hit for four.
Marisa Ariokot came into this game with 121 runs, and she was topping the batting charts. Very good there with her knocks. Tries to create some room, but in the end, she plays it back to the fielder. Very flatted there by the bowler. Great thinking.
Win number 5 will take them to 20 points, topping Group B already.
Walks down the track. She hears the loud noise and opts not to take the run. The scores are level. And just 1 run for Olila High School is needed to pick up this win. Shimmy down the track. And that is hit over the fielder. A boundary to put the innings to close. Good shot there from Marisa Ariokot to put this innings to bed. Brilliant work there done by Olila High School, picking up the victory and remaining unbeaten in the tournament. If you're just coming in, remember, Olila is now unbeaten after playing 5 games. They won the toss and elected to bat first. Sorry, to bowl first against Gulu High School.
Yes, Ivan, good work there by the skipper and Malisa to wrap up this one quickly. Olila High School chase 43 for 1 in 6 overs for the victory. Very disappointing for Gulu High. But walking into this fixture, they were the underdogs. and did their best. Started off by playing out the 20 overs. Olila thought they would bowl them out in 10 overs, but Gulu able to complete their 10 overs. Quick look at the scorecard there for Olila High School, Ikuma Josephine, 16 of 13. Akrut Asumin, 13 of 18. Ariokot Malisa, 8 of 5. Nothing much to talk about in the bowling scorecard. Lamaro Barbara, impressive with her lines, but conceding 17 runs in 3 overs. Atimango Rachel, 10 in 1 over. Amina Comfort, 16 in 2 overs. Olila win by 9 wickets to get win number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings an end to match day number 3 of the Skyview Girls Schools Cricket Week. We shall be back tomorrow. See you then.